Munkac was home to a vibrant and deeply rooted Jewish community, which made up about half the town's population. For a brief 20 years since the formation of Czechoslovakia under President Masaryk, the Jewish communities here were allowed to thrive. Munkac was quite a lively and multicultural market town. They had a cinema, theatre, schools, synagogues nestled in a valley surrounded by forest at the foot of the Carpathian Mountains, on the banks of the Latovica River which ran through the town. And in this town, on this road, in this house, and in the large brick bungalow around the back lived my grandfather and his family. Abraham Herman, better known as Abi, was the youngest of four. He was just 8 when the Nazi-allied Hungarians invaded in 1939, bringing with them anti-Semitic laws that marked the start of Jewish persecution in the area. Over the next 5 years, the Jews suffered greatly under Hungarian rule. And though the Jews here now lived in constant fear and degradation, it was still a relative haven compared to the mass killings already underway in parts of Europe. In late 1943, Hungarian authorities forced the Jews of Munkac into a confined part of town, the ghetto. Abi's family moved into a small apartment they owned within that area. In March 1944, when Abi had just turned 14, the Nazis occupied Hungary, and the ghetto was sealed. Around that time, 25 relatives, including 15 children, crowded into their apartment, making the space severely overcrowded. In May, they were rounded up and taken to a nearby brick factory and told they were going somewhere to work. Abi's father tried to get the family on an earlier transport, hoping to secure a better plot of land. No food had come in for days. They were pushed into the carriages, bodies pressed against bodies, no space to sit, no space to move, about 100 crammed into each one, with half of Abi's carriage being members of his own family. The doors were forced shut, and everything went dark.